Hi, hello, how are we all today? Hope your day has been as swell as a butternut pumpkin. Pumpkin's so good. Okay, you should quickly know that I have sat down to do this video so many times. Right, the first time I sat down, I had to go do something, so I had to stop, and then I looked back at it and realised that it was trash, so I deleted it. I then sat down and I kept getting my words tired, which I'm sure you guys will begin to notice that sometimes I have a little bit of a stutter going on. So I deleted that one because there was just too much in that. And then I sat down and I did it and I was like, yes, it's perfect. And then realised I didn't even have the light on. So the lighting was so bad. Like, I don't understand how it was so bad. I looked like I had literally just got out of my grave. Like, I know Halloween was yesterday, but I shit you not, I looked terrible. And I'm not even wearing makeup for this video because I've got a headache, and putting makeup on it makes my headaches worse. It makes my eyes water, and I didn't really feel like having watery eyes today, so I didn't do it. But if you're here, you might not have seen my last video, which is on the Milwaukee cannibal, Jeffrey Dahmer. It was a talk time with Giza, but I spelled with wrong. I realised this when people told me the next day. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be talking about serial killers, and it's just going to be me and you. Today, we are talking about the pyramid theory. If you haven't heard the pyramid theory, it is basically a theory that states aliens made the pyramids of Giza. Stay with me, don't click out of the video. I'm going to give you both arguments, the side saying that aliens made it, the side saying that humans made it. It is very interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm basically now like in overdrive because I want to film this. This is the only time I have. So because of the precise measurements and alignments with the celestial bodies and the magnetic north, it has been argued that aliens built the pyramids 4,600 years ago, as the ancient Egyptians just wouldn't have been physically able to build the pyramids. But there is one theory that seems to crack how they did it, claiming that Egyptians used superior technology from alien visitors thousands of years ago. Added to that, the shocking theory claims they were built much earlier than the history books tell us. The theory claims that they were built 12,500 years ago, which was before there was any civilized human societies on the planet. So, I don't know. I mean, I think I read that they have this new technology, and it was basically like an x-ray into the pyramids. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it was real or this site's just trying to make me believe them. Where they found rooms in the pyramids that helped prove that it was made 12,500 years ago. But different sites have said different things, so I really don't know. That bit's up to you. The conspiracy theory claims that the monuments like the Great Pyramids or even the Stonehenge could not have been created using the human technology that was available at the time. I mean, I don't even know if we could build a pyramid or a Stonehenge with this technology. People that are arguing that aliens made the theories have a website. It's called outerworlds.com. I'll put that in the link so you can check it out. Basically, the website states that those big stone structures. The website states those big stone structures out in Egypt, the ones supposedly built to house the remains of dead pharaohs, the ones you thought were built by Egyptians. Well, you were wrong. They were built by aliens. Let's take a look at some of the undeniable evidence. So that's basically what the intro for this site is. I don't know how I feel about that. The theory claims that because two diagonal lines extend from the pyramids on either side of the Nile River Delta, these diagonal lines are way too precise for the early Egyptians to be able to have done that. They think this is what really happened. A couple of aliens flying high enough over the earth to be able to see where the Nile Delta's origin is easily saw what orientation the pyramid would need. in order to have its diagonals lie on those two lines. They do bring up some good questions though. You know, how could the early Egyptians have known? And, you know, these pyramids are so mathematically perfect, how could they have known? You know, and that's basically what they're saying. It is also, the pyramids are facing the exact magnetic North Pole, and that could just be a coincidence, that could not be. But if it's not a coincidence, then how could they have known? You know, back then, I don't even know when compasses were made, but I'm sure they weren't around back when the Egyptians were making these pyramids. So they think that the aliens, because they had such amazing technology, basically came down, figured out the lines, got that compasses, and that's why it is so perfectly and exact with the magnetic North Pole. Something also very interesting is, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a picture in it. The 3 pyramids of Giza have light, like stars, directly above them. They also believe that, I can't remember what it's called, I can't pronounce it, I'll put a picture in, and the spelling. But they think that was originally made with the head of a lion, and then the pharaoh at the time got sick of the lion and decided he wanted a face like his own on there, so they changed it. It is a big leap, I'm not going to lie, to go from how did they get there to aliens must have done it, which is basically what this site has done. But on the flip side, AncientAliensDebunked.com is equally passionate about the evidence saying that humans could have done it. In the article about the pyramids, the website says that an unfinished stone is 1,000 tons and made of granite, but was abandoned midway through because of a crack developed. And they say that because it is unfinished, it shows them how they made them and how they shaped and cut it and did all of that with the stones. And after the stones had been roughly shaped using pounding stones, they would begin to polish them with grinders. And there has been grinders or polishers found in ancient Egypt. About 85% of the stone in the construction of the pyramids was relatively soft sandstone, which was made on site. So I think those theories kind of, the flip side, you know, saying humans could have done it, I think they kind of have a lot, like, stronger points. I personally think that the pyramids were way out of time for the ancient Egyptians, so they might have had help. I don't know if it would be aliens. I mean, I believe in aliens, I think there's some out there somewhere, but I don't completely believe that it was just aliens who made it. I think the Egyptians would have had help. I mean, you heard it, these stones were 1,000 tons. How did they manage to pick it up and put it into a pyramid? You know, that would have been such hard work, and even with the amount of slaves that they would have had back then, I just don't see that happening. There's also a theory that claims that the pharaohs were aliens and that's why they saw themselves as God. A lot of the, you know, why people think this is because of how they were shaped. You know, they had longer necks, their heads were bigger, it could have been a hat, I don't know. It is also believed, actually, Stephen Hicks thinks that time travel has something to do with this, and his theory is that someone travelled from the very far future and came back and built these pyramids, and you know, speed of light has something to do with this. I can't remember what the exact thing is for the speed of light, but is also the exact same dimensions as the pyramids. Obviously there's just a decimal. So the person who thought of this theory basically said that someone from the future saw that we needed pyramids and went back in time to make them. And that could make a lot of sense. You know, my theory is that someone helped him. What if it was someone from the future who came and just knew and they helped him? I mean, what if this person isn't even born yet, right? He's going to be born one day and not even realize that he made the pyramids. What? So I was talking before about how ancient Egyptian pharaohs could have been aliens. Basically, all of the theories regarding ancient Egypt come back to the pyramids and how they just would not have been able to build them. Anyway, so that's all of the information I have for you guys today. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't even know, bro. I'm honestly spinning. I think I'm trying to make a shorter video because the last one was so damn long. If you stayed and watched that whole thing, holy cow, you're a legend. Oh, there's an ant in my water. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think. How do you think the pyramids got there? Do you think the pharaohs were aliens? And could it be possible that time travel was involved? Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your feedback. I am looking for feedback so I can improve this channel a little bit better and, you know, hopefully get some of you to stay. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so that's everything. I'm gonna try upload like on a Tuesday morning. Sometimes it might be pushed back. Actually filming this, I'm giving up my Riverdale time right now to film this because it's all the time, like, I'm packed out over the weekend. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. Hope your Halloween was amazing, and I hope that you don't think I'm completely nuts for thinking that the Egyptians were helped.